Hi guys, I'm the host of Naija Bites, Esther Alade, and in this episode what I'm going to do is bring you some of the fun moments we had on the show. Basically relive the most interesting guests, the food, the all-round fun we had. I'm bringing you the best of the LA seasons. Getting the Naija Bites job was just fantastic, but for my first season to be in LA was just amazing, beyond my wildest dream. When we arrived in LA, the idea was for us to do a promo. The idea of the promo was for me to be the Fresh Princess of Bel-Air. So here I am, strutting, coming out my yellow taxi, thinking, yes, I have landed in Beverly Hills, walking into my mansion, overlooking the hills. It was fantastic. I was feeling good. I was feeling myself. But guess what? Didn't use it.
Get your taste buds ready. The Naija Bites kitchen has landed in Los Angeles.
Oh God. Anyway, that was the unused promo. Such is life. I had to get used to my routine quickly. 6 a.m. wake up call, 7 a.m. makeup, 8 a.m. on set, 9 a.m. guest arrive. Let's roll.
In 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to Naija Bites, where we bring you the real tantalizing taste of Naija. I'm your host, Esther Alade, and we are coming to you from LA. That's right, Hollywood, the Getty Villa, and now the Naija Bites kitchen.
Now, we had a whole range of different interesting guests on the show. We had producers, actors, makeup artists, so many different people. But by far, one of my favorite guests had to be Monique.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh! It's Monique!
That's the Oscar award-winning actress. She was just so humble. Monique gave everyone her special hug. You know, she made us all feel comfortable. It was so good. It was easy to speak to her.
How y'all doing? I'm Monique, and thank y'all so much for having me in your homes.
Yay! Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. But I must say,
yes,
if all ladies cook like this in the kitchen, we would never be without husbands. Just a thought.
At that stage, or that time, I imagine it was very male-dominated kind of industry. So how were you? How did you prepare yourself to stand up there amongst men? And, you know, talk me through that.
You know, I think that because I get asked that question often, you know, because it's a male-dominated profession. But I think with anyone that you ask in the entertainment business, especially us as women, we just have to do it. We can't focus on, oh, well, it's a male-dominated business, so what's going to happen? We just have to take the initiative and say, this is what I want.
You look amazing.
Thank you, sister.
So in terms of your journey, it's hard.
You know what, it is. Hard. It is really hard, and that's why when I see a lot of the weight loss commercials, it makes me say, guys, that's not that. Like, that's not that. But I remember, you know, one day coming out the shower, and my husband asked me how much I weighed. And at the time, I know I was about...
Telling the truth?
No. Esther, okay, because I couldn't say those words. I know I was about 300 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And I could not say that. Like, I just couldn't say 300 pounds out loud. So I said 262 pounds, just as nice, like I was a sex kid, now they what? And he looked at me and he said, Mama, that's too much. And I want you for a lifetime. That night, I cried. I felt embarrassed, I felt ashamed, but the one feeling I felt that I never felt before was an unconditional love. And that's what made me change my mind. And that's been about 5 years. It's been a journey, but I didn't want to do any surgeries just for me. I didn't want to do anything that I felt like I would have to pay for down the road. So it's just been a natural, day in, day out, watching what I eat, getting in my water, working out, and not trying to be a small woman. We're big women. BBHW, big, beautiful, healthy woman. Ladies, y'all make sure y'all write into the show to Miss Esther, okay? To let her know, girl, I cooked like this for my husband last night. In my best outfit. Yes. Don't you feel good? Don't you feel good when you dress like this in the kitchen?
Monique, What a natural comedian. It's so much fun when you have somebody like that on the show. Another interesting person we had was the mama of Afrobeats, Sandra Izsadore. Sandra came in with an Afrocentric style. She was not playing. She came in ready for us with her jewelry, her makeup, all regaled on set.
I never saw any positive images reflected on television about my people. But when I saw Africans, I saw them in the jungle with Tarzan. He was always, you know.
It's always negative.
It was all negative. And my own innocent mind said it has to be more than this. So I said, the only way I'm gonna find out the truth is to meet a real African.
Okay.
And they were gonna teach me because the schools weren't teaching.
Yeah.
Sandra was so much fun. She had so many stories. We basically had a history lesson with Sandra.
Little pepper, little salt, you know.
Okay.
And mix it. So that's what he did with his music here in Los Angeles. The birth of Afrobeat.
Afrobeat.
Right. And my mom had this old upright piano. And fella would sit there at my mother's piano. I guess it was perfect, you know, because he is a composer, or he was a composer. So he would sit there and you hear him making, you know.
Clicking away.
Yeah, and he'd start charting.
The birth of Afrobeats.
He took it to the club to test it on the audience. And the audience went wild. Okay, so he knew he was on to something. I mean, that club would be packed. And I'm talking about, this is the A-list of who's who in entertainment that would come to that club. Everybody was coming to the Citadel de Haiti.
Trying to find out what's this new beat, what is this, who
and
is
Americans were loving it.
Yes.
I mean, you had celebrities in the audience, like Esther Phillips, the cast of Hair. I mean, that club was jumping every night.
Oh my goodness.
That's fantastic.
Sandra was just so funny, full of life. She was just vivacious. If only we had enough time in an episode to show you all the stuff that she had to tell us. But basically, I know things you don't know about fella. Now, on the topic of music, we had the amazing producer, Stephen Russell. Now, Stephen, you would not miss Stephen in a room. He was so intriguing. He had some amazing facts that he shared with us. Apparently, guys, there's a special beans for black people.
Are those like black eyed peas or pinto?
You know what? It's so funny you would say that because that's all they know in America is black eyed peas.
Well,
no, there's a whole lot more beans than black eyed peas.
My favorite is actually garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo, I need to get on that. What's that?
So I get them here. I don't know where they originate from, but I know there's a lot of beans that we're not supposed to eat as Nubian people. Yeah.
Okay.
Man-made.
Man-made beans.
Especially.
No, this comes from Africa.
anything.
This
is from Nigeria. This is Ewa, Olonyi.
Ewa.
Olonyi.
Olonyi.
Back, do your mouth like this. Olonyi.
Olonyi.
Yeah, you got it. I love that. Do it again. Olonyi.
Seriously, guys. LA seasons of Naija Bites was like, we literally went to the Walk of Fame and we said, I want this one, I want that one. And you could not have got bigger than Tasha Smith herself. Like, she was just unreserved. Okay, I got it. She was a whole load of fun. She got stuck in. Shrimp was her favorite. We made her shrimp jollof. Tasha loved it. She tucked in. It was fantastic.
I have this confidence where I feel I can empower everyone to pursue their purpose in the arts as an actor. I'm just that good. I'm gifted.
Okay.
I'm in your class before she gets in. She
I got you covered.
Hold on, you can come to London.
I sure can come to London. I would love to come to London.
Good.
I've been wanting to actually. So
What's stopping you?
Nothing.
You have no excuse.
Honey, I'm on a plane. Martin Lawrence would always perform at this comedy club called the Comedy Act Theater, which was off of Crenshaw in California. So I started hanging out there, and I was there so much watching comics and giving my opinion that one day a comedian named Joe Torre was like, yo, you need to get up on stage. And I was like, well, what am I gonna talk about? He said, talk about your life. And I was like, but my life is crazy. He said, the crazier, the better, okay? So I started doing stand-up comedy, and it was the best thing that's ever happened to me. Ooh! Okay, it better be good. No, I know it's good. Ooh, let me see.
You see, she took the strength first, honey.
I'm giving it a 20.
Whoa.
And not only that, I just learned a new recipe that I'm gonna make.
You can tell that Tasha Smith is a strong, feisty black woman. And what I loved most about Tasha Smith was that she was genuinely herself. She was just her.
Rashida, I'm about to smack you.
It wasn't all celebrities and stars on the shows. We had a whole host of other guests who were doing amazing, amazing things. We had this interesting antique dealer on the show, Just Demonston.
I want to understand how, you know, your family, you yourself is so interested in African tribal arts and, you know, how you make money from that. What is it that people like about the ritual?
Well, I can tell you, I'm interested in it because I grew up around it.
Yes.
For me, it was a much more normal environment. So I didn't really see the art as outside the mainstream, which it really is. It's a figure. It's a very nice piece. That is, it's a very fine sculpture. It was made by a very good artist, and it has good age. It's an old piece.
Good age.
Which means first quarter of the last century.
Okay.
And if you have quality pieces like this, they will sell. I sold a beautiful Nigerian Igbo mask to the
Nigerian.
An Igbo people,
mask.
an Igbo maiden mask to the Smithsonian for $100,000.
What? Josh gave me an insight, you know. So any of you guys there in your village with this funny mask you got hiding somewhere, you better check it out. You could be sitting on thousands of dollars. My throat is a bit dry right now, guys, so I need a cup of water. I'll see you guys right after this. Welcome back to Naija Bites, the best of the LA seasons, where we're bringing you the real tantalizing taste of Naija. So that was like my signature N, was supposed to be. The producer said to me that I had to come up with my own signature sign-off because Mary had hers. So I thought I would do like a funky N on screen. And hence the dancing, because I love to dance, and it's tantalizing, so we're tantalizing. You know?
Hello and welcome to Naija Bites, where we bring you the real tantalizing taste of Naija, 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 Naija. The real tantalizing taste of Naija, Naija. Hello and welcome back to Naija Bites, where we bring you the real tantalizing taste of Naija, 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 Naija. Naija, Naija, Naija. Okay. With
An American twist, honey.
That's it. I'll see you next time, guys.
Naija, Naija. Does it look like an N?
Not sure.
We'll keep working on it. But moving on to the most inspirational guest I had on the show was Harmony Samuels. Harmony and I kind of connected because of the London thing. You know, he was from London and he moved to LA. And you still have your accent.
I mean, it's been a struggle.
To what, to get rid of your accent?
No, to keep it.
We really connected well. You know, I felt like he was my brother. We had the same lingo, coming from London. And his whole story was just so inspirational, really touched me.
I remember writing out a retirement letter to some of my friends.
Retirement letter?
Yeah, because I was like, I was done. Like, I mean, we had started so many careers and helped so many people, but we just couldn't break out, like, you know, break them out into the world.
Yeah.
So on my last trip to America, I was in New York working on a mixtape for a UK artist called Katy Pearl. On my way working there, someone else asked me to go to Los Angeles.
Nice.
So I remember who kind of wasn't interested, but they flew me out to go see this guy.
Oh, wow.
And Rodney Jerkins, Darkchild, and just in case people don't know him, he did The Boy's Mind for Brandy.
Yes.
He did Wasn't Man Enough for Me from Tony Braxton. Biggest producer I'd ever come across. And he was in a meeting with Jimmy Iovine, but he said to me, he said he heard my music being played in the next room, and Jimmy was talking to him, and he said, Jimmy, give me a second, I'm gonna use the bathroom, I'll be back. And he walks out, he goes to look for where this music's coming from. My manager at the time was playing my music to another executive there, and he said, I don't care who this kid is or where he is, he doesn't leave this city without seeing me.
Oh, wow.
So the rest is history.
At the closing of each show, we have what we call the tasting section. This is where our guests have the chance to taste the food. And they also get to score the food as well. But the lead up to this, we have conversations, chef is cooking up a storm, aromas, vegetables, everything being sauteed, all the seasonings. So at this stage, the guests are hungry, and then it's time to taste.
Cool. Here we go.
Okay.
Sauce. Oh, wow.
Some
Blow
sauce
it.
on
It's hot. It's hot.
Very much.
A little spice, a little kick at the end.
Okay.
Let's get
Go ahead, baby.
Okay.
Make that happen.
Woo! I'm gonna do one more of these.
Okay.
One more.
Blow it. Okay.
Woo!
I think he likes it.
You go, girl.
He's going for
It is a little spicy, but it's good though.
You like the spice, you like the kick.
Yeah, it's like an African one.
Yeah.
Super spicy.
Damn.
Okay. Good. What are you thinking?
Inside.
Dip
and
inside.
anywhere. Yeah. You can even hold on to it so that it doesn't drop too far.
Uh-oh. This is my dipping.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Put him out.
Yeah?
That's really good.
Good. Do you want to try the goat meat?
I do want to try the goat meat. Yeah, this is good. I knew I needed 2 hands.
Yeah.
And it's spicy too. Got a spicy kick. Right there, you did that. I don't need more. I need more of that. That's what I need. I need some more of that.
Done it again.
You done did it.
Chef Rashida in the house. Fantastic.
I'm sorry.
Can I have another piece?
Yeah, sure.
You know, Chef Rashida, give it to her. She got top marks all the time.
Yes.
No, I must say it's a 10.
I would say a strong 9.
Awesome.
I want to see a 10.
This is a 10 in my book.
I'll say a 10.
Oh.
10. That's amazing.
You did so good. You did.
That's amazing.
You love it. Oh, nice.
That's a 10.
11.
Oh.
It's a 10.
This is awesome.
Don't choke.
10. I'm going 10.
Heaven on earth.
Yeah.
20.
Whoa.
It is definitely a 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, girl.
Girl, you got a trillion.
Oh.
She got a
Didn't
trillion.
even wait, trillion. Everyone enjoys the food, gives Chef Rashida top marks all the time, apart from one time when we had one guest. She wasn't quite. Actually, have a look.
Okay. Hey, ladies.
Go in.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Blow, blow, blow. It's hot.
Okay.
It is spicy. That bad design for real.
Yes. Yeah? Oh,
do.
good.
Let me get your water. There's a kick at the back end.
Chef Rashida was right there, straight with the water. She was ready to put out the fire off her tongue.
Now, my family, who loves spicy, would love this.
What are you thinking? What's the score?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay. I'm gonna say 7.5.
Woo, that's
right,
still good.
Yeah. Because it's too spicy
It's
for
very
me.
spicy, of
Yeah.
course.
Okay.
Of course, you're not a spicy eating person.
But what I would love is, because I love the presentation, I love all the flavors. I'd love it to be not quite so spicy.
Right.
So when I come visit you,
It will be gizzard. It'll be gizzard.
Did you notice Chef Rashida's comment there? That I won't be making you peppered gizzard. I'll be making you gizzard.
can one do it with less pepper?
You just don't put the habanero, that's all. Just don't put the habanero.
Fantastic.
But I like this dish.
Oh, good. For 7.5 is
Chef Rashida was great to work with. I'd seen her on previous episodes of Naija Bites working with Mary, and you know, she was literally our American connection with her sassiness, her little twang, you know, her statement that she has, my kitchen, my rules, honey. You guys better not forget that.
What good is the Naija Bites kitchen without our very own sassy, classy celebrity chef Rashida Alade Soleil?
Hey, my love. Oh. We do the Naija with the Naija. Wow, how you doing?
I am good.
You see my Hollywood
I'm
walk,
loving it. I
honey?
am loving
So today we'll be cooking ogbono stew. So 2 things in my kitchen though, you know. He's a supermodel and all that good stuff, honey. But you see when you get to this kitchen, mama got rules. The first thing is, it's my kitchen and it's my rules, honey. It's my kitchen.
Yes, ma'am.
My rules, honey.
ma'am.
It is my kitchen, my rules, honey. Okay? The second thing is...
Excuse me, Black Judge Judy.
That's okay. And the second thing is, being that we're going to be getting our hands all into this, we have to wash our hands. So let's get to the sink. Let's wash our hands. So let's wash our hands, shall we?
So that's it, guys. Naija Bites LA seasons. And I've been asked to pick my favorite moment, and here it is.
So I just take a piece off with my fingers.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. You're natural. Look at her.
And dip it
Baby,
into
I'm a
the
big
sauce.
girl, baby. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Pick
do I
one of
just-
them
do I-
smoked
do I
fish.
take-
Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
This chicken natural.
Yes.
Look at this. She's gone all the way back home.
She likes the spice.
You said
Yeah.
a 1 to a 10.
Yes.
10 being the best.
Yes.
It's a 20.
It is what it is.
Chef, that is so delicious.
Well done.
I want another piece. Look, that's it.
Yeah. You can dig in, you can dig in.
That is so good.
She gets top marks all the
This is
time.
just oats.
Yeah.
It's just your oatmeal. But you can just grind it and make it fine and then do it on with the boiling water.
That is so delicious.
So,
I cannot let all of UK see me and Africa see me, okay? I can't let y'all do it. I refuse it. Okay, let me turn my back on it.
Monique genuinely loved the food. I tucked in with her after we stopped rolling. She even asked us for the recipe. So if you get a chance to visit Monique and she serves you oat fufu with efo egusi, then you know she got that recipe from us.
Ooh, thank you, baby.
I thoroughly enjoyed Naija Bites LA. See you guys soon. You never know where we might be coming to you from next. Maybe India, Dubai, Australia, Alaska. You laugh. I hear there's a few Nigerians in Alaska. See you guys soon for more tantalizing taste of Naija.